Hello, outdoors men and women. We've got the big name today, BATTLEBOX. BATTLEBOX unboxing, and I have not opened this box yet. This box happens to contain a case. I have seen sneak previews, and inside one of their cases is $500. And this is December's box, Mission 70. And it was running late because the knife of the month was being held up in customs during COVID checks or something like that. So I just received this a few days ago, maybe 5, but this is December. And BATTLEBOX was really great. They sent out their members notification that the box was going to be late. They could take the box now without the knife and receive the knife later, or you could just wait and receive the box when the knife arrived at their shop. I chose the latter of the two, and I waited till the knife came in and had them ship me my box then. So let me open it up and let's see if I'm the lucky winner or not. As far as I know, nobody has hit the $500 box yet. They do have their own personal YouTube membership channel. So you can get sneak peeks on what's inside the boxes. I try and stay away from them, but with the notifications about the late knife, I happen to check out their sneak peeks. Opening the box today is a knife I received in Tack Club. I'm sorry about that. Club Tack sucks. Tack Club is great. So, D2 steel. I forget what the handle is, but it's been a great knife. I heard a lot of people put it down, but it fits in my hand great. I love it. I carried it for the past 3 weeks. And let's set this to the side and go through their mission briefing. Mission 70, yeehaw, it's December and time for Mission 70, the world's best subscription service for survival and adventure year, not to mention winner of 2020 Club Awards, best subscription box. If the year 2020 hasn't proved that preparation is key, I don't know what will. All of us here at BATTLEBOX, we hope we have inspired each and every one of you to think with the prepared mind for 70 months. BATTLEBOX has been striving to get people in the mindset of survival in addition to getting outdoors and enjoying all the adventure it has to offer. It has been an interesting year, and we're sure you will agree. We hope that all of you have a wonderful holiday season with family and friends. So before we kick the door down to take on 2021, let's dive into Mission 70 BATTLEBOX. All right, Mission 70. They have a couple different levels, and I'll go through each one individually. First is their basic box. And in their basic box, they have Grimm Workshop Cordage Maker Micro. Top corner, and let me dig that out. Now, I have seen, like I said, I've seen the sneak peeks, and I know what's in the box. But, oh, here it is. I have seen the reviews on this, and I'll tell you what, it's supposed to make cordage. Let me get you a close up on it. All right, it's supposed to make cordage out of plastic bottles. It says what to do if you need cordage but have none. Look for a plastic bottle, and the cordage maker micro tool can make 2-liter bottles that wash up on a creek, riverbank, and process them down to a high-strength cordage for fishing, snares, lugs, jugs, and all that. 100% made in the United States. Now, I have seen people put these together and try and use them, and the company also said it takes a lot of practice to get it to work. I'll tell you what, if I was in a survival situation where I needed cordage and I had this put together, which I will do and I will try, and I'll maybe do a separate video on it because I'm not going to assemble it now. It's going to take too long. But basically, from what I've seen, I'd get frustrated and I'd chuck it as far as I possibly could. It's a great idea, but from what I've seen, it needs a little bit of improvement. So that's item number 1. Item number 2 is Night Eyes Cam Jam Tightener Tie Down Mechanism 4-pack. Night Eyes makes great products. And that's what it is. It looks like on the card. And here's your 4-pack of cam jams. Now I'll bust one of these loose. And we'll get some cordage. That's another thing. I'm not waiting for a bottle to wash up on shore. I always have some kind of cordage, or I can make cordage out of a vine or some other means of process. So what you do with this to activate this tool is you put your cord through and basically pull down, and if you try and pull back, it's nearly impossible. I mean, you probably break the plastic hook before you break 550 paracord, but to release it, all you do is pull it back, so you can clip anything you want, put your cordage through, lock it in place, pull it back to the proper tension that you want, and like I said, it'll hold quite a few pounds. Let me see if it says how many pounds it'll hold here. Easy to use, pull to lock, fits 1/16 to 3/16 cord. Not for climbing, but I think this is a very useful tool. Like I said, Night Eyes makes some really good products, and if anything, you just use it as a carabiner and just hook it on your backpack, and you're ready anytime you need cordage, or I mean need to adjust your paracord or tie something down. Quality product. And the only problem with it is manufactured in China. All right, that's 2 items down. Next one is Outdoor Life Emergency Survival Manual. I really don't like books in my survival boxes, but this book seems to be a pretty interesting book. It's going to teach you the very basics of survival. I think everybody should know, and the more knowledge you carry in your head, the less stuff you have to carry on your back, and you may save somebody's life with the proper first aid treating. It's produced by Outdoor Life, but spot a potential runaway, handle a missing teen, help a lost child, convince a teen to stay, family, get out of a skid, deal with brake failure, drive safely on flooded roads, chart your priorities, take what you can, weather alerts, pack right, cook in a disaster. Like I said, there's a lot of useful information. You read this book and you'll probably be able to take a couple things out of your backpack or your go bag, 72-hour bag. I call them survival bags, because I'm not running away from nothing, anybody, or anywhere. But I'll tell you what, for a book, that's probably one of the better books in a survival package. US price on this is $29. Next up, which I'm glad to see, is Gear Aid Burn Knife. This is the basic box, and they list the knife at $29. The book they list at $23, so it's less than the price marked on the book. $10 for the Night Eyes Cam and $12 for the Grim Workshop Cord Maker Micro. I believe the basic box is $50. It's good to see a knife in the basic box for the people that are getting that box, and it looks pretty decent to me. And here it is, Gear Aid Burr. Picture of the back, drop point, stealth lock, full tang. So you could probably feather stick with this. We'll see how sharp it here is in a minute. One thing I do not like, it has serrated, partially serrated blade, which I'm not fond of. If they want to put serrated edges on a knife, why don't they put them on the top? All these knife designers, and make it full blade on the bottom and do your serrated up top. I know that a lot of states do not allow double-edged knives, but serrations on the top might be an exception. All right. Removable clip belt. Durable webbing mount. You can mount it on MOLLE or MOLLE webbing. Quick thumb release. Paracord slot. Glass breaker. Bottle opener, which you don't need a bottle opener. There's many ways to open a bottle without a bottle opener, and I'll show you here in a minute. Full tang construction, which means the steel runs all the way through the knife, so if you had the feather stick, you could beat down on it. I wouldn't suggest it. It's a small knife, you'd probably hurt your hand, but I think this is a really nice knife. It is 5CR15 stainless steel, titanium coated. Blade length is 3 inches. Weight is 5.3 ounces. We got some nice jimping on the top. You can do some feather sticking with this knife also. I'd consider this all around basic, useful knife. And it's really cool that they sent it in the basic box. But you can hook it on Molly. It has a belt. Hook it on Molly. Has a belt clip, which is also removable. Just a press of the thumb. Another thing that makes this knife really nice, it is reversible in the holster. You can put it in either direction. So that makes it a step above most of the other ones. Most of the other ones have one way only to insert and extract the knife. It is also small enough and has holes to wear as a neck knife. I think this is a really good product. And what do they have? Like I said, $30 value on this. I think it's probably worth every penny. So that's it for the basic box. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 items. Next up is the Kong case. Now, some lucky winner out there is going to open it up and have $500 inside of them. Basically, what I think is Pelican. It's the same thing as a Pelican case. Pelican cases have always been very, very expensive, and they are airtight, watertight. If you have valuables to be stored, it's a great place to put valuables or information that you need to grab on the go. They make great camera kits and everything else. And oh, that's not the right one. This is the Kong case, and they have a value of $40 on it. And this is the advanced box. So let me get into that, because I really can't see my color from here. And I am not the winner of 500 bucks. So that $500 is still out there somewhere. Kong case. I think Pelican cases did not keep up with their patent, or Chinese just don't care about patents, and started sending them over, because I've noticed them at Harbor Freight. They steal American intellectual property all the time. I do not see where this one is made. It should be stamped somewhere. Five color options. Alright, let's go through it, but I think Pelican case did not keep up with their patent, or somebody just copied their patents. Inside we've got the Spartan BattleBox sticker, and it has individual slots where you can cut to the size that you want or the shape of the item that you're putting in. They make great camera boxes, electronical boxes, things that you want to keep protected from the elements. You could also take the foam out. There are 2 layers in here, and it is a watertight and an airtight box. It has a pressure relief valve right here, and if you have important documents, copies of all your deeds and titles and USB cards with information, videos of what you own in your house in case of a disaster, you keep in something like this and grab it on the go. That way you have proof of what you owned in case so you have the originals, or the originals get destroyed somehow. But it's a really great thing. Now their price is 40 bucks. I just picked this one up at Home Depot for $20. It's not a Kong case, it's a Husky case. The Kong case is a little bit taller, but the Husky case is a little bit bigger all the way around. Great product, definitely useful. You can actually cut these out. And also make a little knife. Keep your knife collection in there, other than electronics. This foam is becoming very popular for construction workers, camera equipment, aviation parts. Like I said, multiple uses to keep things protected. Great addition to the box. And that is it. Oh, we have one more item, which is bonus Carmica Outdoors decal. Let me read a little bit about this decal. I do know a little bit about it, but not much. Oh, how it sucks to lose your gear while in the outdoors. If you go on adventures enough, it can surely happen. This outdoors decal is designed to reconnect you with your lost gear when found by someone who scans the code. The decal will ensure that you get your outdoor gear back if you happen to misplace it or flat out lose it. Made in the United States. Let's give it a thumbs up. It's a really nice product. You put it on your expensive gear. Let's say you've got your camera gear equipment inside of here. You put this on your Kong case. Anybody can scan it with their phone. Somebody scans that barcode for any reason, and it'll have your name, your telephone number, whatever contact information you want. And if you want, you can put down a reward price. There are a few honest people still out there that would actually call you up and return your product. But society being what it is, there's not too many good people left out there, but there are some, and I know a couple. I have not replaced, but found a wallet with over $6,000 in it. It was somebody's payroll to pay their guys. The driver's license was in there. I looked around the job site. I found the guy and asked him if he was missing something. And he was almost in tears because he couldn't pay his guys. And I gave him his wallet back. And no tip or bonus necessary. I was just glad that his workers could get paid. This is a good idea, and right now, purchase and registered unlimited decal per member account. Protect all of your gear, first year free, $30 annually after the first year. So, it's a good idea. Let's put it that way. And if you put it on something, go ahead and use the first year for free. I hope you don't lose anything to have to use it and get it back, but $30 a year is not too much to ask for somebody to replace your stuff. All right, next to the next thing. Lord & Field Bushcraft grill set with waxed canvas carry case. All right, wax canvas case, Lord & Field, I do believe is owned by BattleBox. And like I said, I did do the sneak previews because of the knife being late, but I did not open my personal box to see if I was the winner of the $500 in the con case. And I sort of like this product. A little or a lot, it'll probably find its way into one of my backpacks, but you stake this into the ground, stake the next section in, and there is a third section, 5 pieces total, but you take your grill, you slide it down on there, you can adjust it over your fire, swing it out of the way if it's too hot, swing it back. It also has a second hanger which comes down. You can hook maybe a coffee pot on there to boil water. Move it to the side or just keep it to the side and keep it warm. That way you can always go up, make a cup of coffee. I do have an outdoors coffee pot for car camping. When there's 5 or 6 people, everybody can get a fresh cup of coffee, and it keeps it warm through the day. And if you set it up this way, even if it gets bumped, it stops. It's not going to fall into the fire. Good idea, good product. I like it. It'll be useful. And they have a $75 price tag on that. $75. Some of the silica packs, put in your gun safe so nothing gets rusty. Put them in your knife bag so they don't get rusty and moisture. I'll put that away later. And we're gonna move on to the long anticipated Pro Plus box, and that's the knife we've all been waiting on. Fox Ridge Done Deal is the name of the knife and the company. Check out this awesome first released fixed blade. The Done Deal from Fox Edge is fixed blade, is a sub-hilt design that fits in your hand like your favorite pistol. Not only does it look badass, but functionality is most certainly where the materials selected for extreme use. The handle or the blade, stone wash stainless steel, hollow grind blade, and coyote tan G10 handle. This knife will for sure be a unique addition to your collection. It also has modified spear point with a false edge for excellent penetration. Also includes a Kydex sheath with multi-position clip. We all know the quality from Fox knives, and this Fox Edge Done Deal is no slouch, hence the name Done Deal. I do believe this knife is made in Italy. I am not sure, but let's check it out. Made in PRC. So we all know what PRC stands for. People's Republic of China, which I'm really not happy right now. It's not an original company knife. They farmed it out to PRC, People's Republic of China. And this is what we waited for, and they have a value of $90 for this knife. It does have a sub hilt on it, and it does fit in my hand nice. Edge, redneck sharpening test. It'll shave. Let's get a piece of paper. I don't think it's... No, definitely needs some help. Model number FE-009. Looking at this knife, it could be a Bushcraft knife. Not really, because I don't know, it's kind of strange. I really don't see, I don't know, I think the best place for this knife would probably be on a plate carrier on your shoulder. I mean, the design, it looks like it's made for fighting. That's why that second piece is there, so nobody can jerk it out of your hand. Let's go on to the sheath. Does have the buckle for your belt. It is also removable. Tension is not that tight. It doesn't look like it's gonna fall out unless it really gets bumped. It's not like, definitely not like the other knife. The other knife has a much better retainer on it. But overall, it is a fairly nice knife. Has holes, so you can attach it to any molly webbing or strap it down to any of your gear. The push button release on the belt lock seems to be firm. And that is it for the Pro Plus box in BattleBox. Hope everybody enjoyed the show. I am a new channel, the Tactical EDC Outdoorsman. Please subscribe, ring the bell, give me a thumbs up. As soon as I hit 1,000 subscribers, I will start quarterly giveaways valued at $250 of the gear that I receive. And who knows, you might be the owner of a Fox Ridge knife. You could be the owner of a Kong box, or any of the other gear that I've shown in my previous videos. And until then, get your kids away from the computers, get them off the games, and take them outdoors, fishing, hunting, a walk in the park. There's a lot of things Mother Nature has to offer. If they're old enough, teach them some basic knife skills. Tracking in the snow up north right now, you can track a rabbit or a squirrel. Let's just take the kids outside and let them enjoy Mother Nature. Till the next time, stay alive, stay safe, and enjoy the outdoors. See y'all later.